Well, President Trump promised to be an agent of change during last year's election campaign, and so far his efforts to deliver on that pledge have produced mixed results. Trump has issued a series of executive orders that pleased supporters but antagonized opponents. VOA national correspondent Jim Malone has this early assessment of the president's political impact.
So help me God. Congratulations, Mr. President.
Donald Trump's presidency began with a bold promise of political change.
January 20th, 2017 will be remembered as the day the people became the rulers of this nation again.
Trump's flurry of executive orders in the first weeks of his presidency have pleased core supporters like Jim Bowman in Wisconsin.
And I know it's trite, but it's just people want to change. And they saw, it's my personal opinion, they saw Donald Trump as someone that, like him or not, things are going to change.
The people united will never be divided.
Trump's temporary immigration travel ban sparked fierce opposition around the country and successful legal challenges in federal court. Supporters like Trump's bold use of presidential power, but it alarms Democrats like Senator Richard Blumenthal.
The independence of our judiciary means that our Constitution remains the law of the land, even if President Trump seeks to put himself above the law.
Though wary of Trump's blunt style, congressional Republicans like House Speaker Paul Ryan remain supportive.
Look, I know he's an unconventional president. He gets frustrated with judges. We get frustrated with judges, but he's respecting the process, and I think that's what counts at the end of the day.
Republicans are likely to stick with Trump as long as the political base they share is happy, says John Fortier.
If the president is able to succeed with that Congress in some of his initiatives, I think that's helpful to him. But if he starts to falter, then I think you really do see potentially it's much more difficult to hold the party together.
Trump's bold but at times divisive nature is likely to be held in check over time, says analyst James Thurber.
And so this rule of law, transparency, and the media and all these institutions will check him. It will be agonizing for some people because of his behavior, but eventually he will be checked in terms of radical changes.
Trump's latest political distraction is the political fallout from the resignation of his national security advisor, retired General Michael Flynn. For the moment, though, Trump's aggressive style is likely to continue, drawing kudos from supporters as well as intense opposition from critics. Jim Malone, VOA News, Washington.